It's your hump day.
Hump day, yeah!
High noon, Atlanta radio show for the entrepreneurs to the small business owners and nonprofit organizations hang out for their opportunity to be on the ledge. Now, let's welcome your host, Carl Callender.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back again to On the Ledge. This is Carl, and we're going to have a fabulous show today. And I want to do something now. I got to make a public service announcement here. Do you all know that October 9th is the last day for you to register to vote? If you haven't done that already, please get out there and vote. This is an important election time. So we need everybody to go ahead and vote, get ready to vote, and when you do, early election is the best way to do it. Let's not wait till November. When you have opportunity to vote early in the month of October, go out there, get it done. Let's get these numbers in. All right? Now, we're going to have a great show today. I have Kates Law Firm here, LLC, and I have Attorney Kates here and Yate Thomas on the show. Welcome, ladies.
Good afternoon, Carl.
Good afternoon.
I am so grateful to be here. How are you today?
I'm doing well, and I'm so glad that you are here on the show. I've been waiting for you to be on here for a couple months, but you are a very busy person.
I am here.
Thank you.
Finally.
Finally.
A lot of work to get her here.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you barely got here too. I don't want to let you know because I was like praying because this Atlanta traffic is crazy.
It was crazy.
Right.
It was crazy.
Now, Attorney Kates, I want you to let the people know a little bit about your firm, where you're located, and how they can get in touch with you.
Well, Carl, I am a sole practitioner, so I am the only attorney. I have been practicing since 2007. I came out of law school in 2006. And so I started right out of law school. So I started out, I'm a general practitioner, and so I'm a full-scale law firm. I do a lot of criminal law, personal injury. I've dabbled in the entertainment law arena, and some business consulting.
Okay. Now, how would they get in touch with you, and where are you located?
My primary office is in Jonesboro. I have some satellite offices, one in Fayette County and one in Fulton County. My office number, my primary number is 770-477-2070. And my address is 118 North Avenue, and that's Suite B, Jonesboro. And my Yate Thomas has created an awesome website. We just launched a new website.
Thank
and Yate,
you.
what is that website that website address?
Yes, the website address is www.kateslawfirm.com. So you're more than welcome to check us out, see the different practices that we offer, and get a little bit more in depth on what Kates Law Firm represents.
Nice. Now, what about social media? I know you're on Facebook, and I want people to be able to reach you out on social media. So what platforms are you also on?
Her Facebook is Kates Law Firm, basically, or they can hashtag Lady K Justice, but it is Kates Law Firm LLC on Facebook, as well as, I believe, Latrivia Kates Johnson. They can also get to her Facebook page there. And Instagram, I want to say, is Kates Law Firm as well.
It is.
Okay. Now, since your firm, how long have you been in practice?
11 years.
11 years?
11 years.
Okay. Have you started off in the state of Georgia? Or?
I did. I graduated from John Marshall Law School. And right out of law school, I worked for several private practices. I was a paralegal in two practices. I ran the office. So when I got out, I kind of knew exactly how to run a law firm.
Okay.
I knew what I needed to do. I created my own letterhead. I went and got furniture, and I just jumped out there.
Okay.
I did, because I had been in the community, I was able to meet different attorneys, so they utilized me to do certain things. So that's kind of how I survived in the beginning.
Okay. So you're in Clayton County, so you represent all over the metropolitan area.
All over the metropolitan area.
Okay. Good. So let's talk a little bit about your background. What school did you did say?
John Marshall Law School.
Okay.
Now, I grew up in Florida. I'm a Floridian.
Okay.
I grew up in St. Petersburg, Florida. And so I am the oldest of 7 children.
Okay.
Yes.
You are the oldest.
I am the oldest of 7
So you're the
children.
queen. Under the queen.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. I'm definitely was the second mother.
Right.
I grew up in a family that was, we didn't have very much.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I had 5 brothers.
5 brothers.
5 brothers. And at that time, during that time, they were in and out of the system. And so, my parents didn't have a lot of money to pay for attorneys and that sort of thing. And so that was where it started.
That's where
my passion. That is where my passion began. And so from that point, I said I was going to make that difference.
Okay.
I was going to represent the unrepresented. And oftentimes that's kind of what I've been doing.
Now, you had the passion when you was living in Florida?
I did.
Okay, so how long have you been in the Atlanta metropolitan area?
I have been here since 1996.
Okay.
So I've been here a very long time.
Okay.
And actually, a lot of my family members have migrated here.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
6 of my siblings
Okay.
have migrated here.
Have migrated here. So
Yes.
you don't have to go back to Florida.
We still have, my mother has siblings there and so forth, and uncles and aunts. And so we still have a lot of family back in Florida, but a lot of them have migrated here.
Okay, cool.
But I go home at least once a year.
Okay. Good. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a brief break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more in depth on your practice and the services that you provided. We're going to dive a little bit deeper in there.
Sounds good, Carl.
All right. Thank you. We're on the ledge, and we'll be right back.
If you've been hurt or injured in a car or truck wreck at no fault of your own, you need Lady Justice. If you've been charged with a crime and you need the best defense attorney in Georgia, you need Lady Justice. Kates Law Firm is the name to call when you need Lady Justice on your case, working to get you the best results. When you need Lady Justice on your side, call Kates Law Firm, 770-477-2070. That's 770-477-2070.
Do you have a lawyer? Do you have legal representation that covers all 15 areas of law? That includes consumer finance, traffic, real estate planning, family law, landlord-tenant, collection, personal injury, and immigration, to name a few. Can they assist and help prepare your will right from your smartphone by downloading an app? Will they review contracts before you sign them without a retainer fee? If your answer is no and want affordable, unlimited access to a good law firm that represents you, your family, and your business, then you should contact Carl Callender at 470-322-5578. That's 470-322-5578. Call today.
Welcome back, everybody. You're on the ledge, and we're here with attorney Kates and the Kates Law Firm right here in Clayton County, Georgia. Attorney Kates, let's dive in a little bit deeper about your practice there and some of the things that you cover. Now, I heard entertainment. So tell us a little bit about the entertainment law and what you have going on right now. Well,
primarily in the entertainment arena, I do more consulting, do more contracts, development, consulting when generally we have maybe a rapper or some type of entertainer, and they're wanting to sign on with a smaller label company or a manager. I kind of help them through that by putting together some terms and conditions, and so that they can have a relationship that is beneficial for both parties.
Okay. Are you allowed to let us know what type of entertainers you have worked with?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. I can't get that out of you today?
No, not today. Not today.
Okay. You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
But what I can talk about, I do a lot of criminal cases.
Okay.
I do a lot of family law cases.
Okay.
And I do some personal injury cases. Now, I would. There are some things I would love to tell your listeners about personal injury.
Please do. Go ahead. Continue.
So, when you're in a car accident, and I wish I could just kind of scream it to America, one thing you want to do is make sure you secure an attorney.
Right.
Make sure that you are seeking medical attention right away. Make sure that you are not going from the accident scene to the chiro.
Okay.
That's a huge mistake.
Why is that?
Because insurance companies now, I'm glad you asked that question. Insurance companies now are saying, well, no MD told you that you needed some rehabilitation or that you needed further treatment. We're not paying for it.
Wow.
So what you have to do, and I believe my clients are actually injured, and they're going by what other individuals are telling them that they should do. But you first go to a medical physician, emergency room, your primary physician, and allow them to give you a referral to a chiro, to a physical therapist. And that's when you start your treatment. Another thing that you don't want to do is talk to the adjusters about what your injuries are. They are recording it.
They are.
And every conversation is recorded. Trust me. So oftentimes, some of my clients, they want to do it themselves initially. And so the insurance company will play it back for me. Well, at that time, when he first had the accident, or she first had the accident, she only said that she hurt her neck. She said nothing about her back. They'll say things such as, they didn't go to the chiro for 2 or 3 weeks. So all these things play a huge part, and I know with our lifestyle we all have, most of us have families, we have children, we have jobs, but all this plays a key role into the damages that you will receive.
Okay.
So in saying that, you want to make sure that you are seeking an attorney, but first, initially, you need to make sure you're going to see a MD,
Right.
a physician.
Correct.
Then you get your referral, and then you go and you visit and you do your treatment.
Okay. Does urgent care, is that considered?
Yes, if they have a physician.
Okay.
Some urgent care centers have PAs.
Right.
I always say a MD behind your name.
Okay.
Also, what you don't want to do, and I'm seeing this increasingly now, is in medical records when people are going to the hospital, the emergency room is jotting down notes about what they're doing. If they're sitting there texting on the phone, they're putting that in the medical records.
So let me ask you, so from what I'm hearing from you is that they're in position, the adjusters and everything, and even at the hospital and emergency room, they're in position where they're helping out the insurance company. That's what it sounds like. They're jotting stuff down to kind of, I want to say, discredit you a little bit.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. I agree with you. So we have to protect ourselves. And in doing that, we want to make sure that, and people deal with pain in different ways, but you have to make sure that if you're injured, that you pursue your claim diligently. So by the time you get it to an attorney, hopefully it's not damaged.
Right.
And that you can get the full potential of what you deserve.
What about workers' comp? Do you work with that too?
I don't do any workers' comp, but I have an amazing attorney that I refer all of my workers' comp to.
Okay.
She does an awesome job.
Okay.
And so I do some criminal law as well.
How criminal? How deep does it get?
Oh, it gets deep. It gets really deep.
Do we go as deep as like homicide?
Yes, we go real deep.
Wow.
Absolutely. And so before you even say it, whenever I say I do criminal law, the first question I get is, how do you defend people that you know are guilty?
Do you actually, and you might not be able to tell me this, but when you're talking the initial consultation with the defendant, that comes into your office, do you actually feel that they are guilty, but you still...
I don't get into guilt or innocence. I get into representing my client to the fullest extent.
Great answer. Thank you. Great answer. I like that. Okay. So, look, now, what cases do you have presently right now that you're working on?
I have quite a few cases that I'm working on.
Do they variety of entertainment,
it's
criminal?
a variety. It's, like I said, we are a general practice. So we take on a number of cases. So I do have a number of staff members, 2 full-time and 1 part-time, paralegal, office manager, marketing director. And so we don't take on too much, of course, but we do take on a variety of cases. We are a smaller firm, so we're very personalized.
Okay.
We give one-on-one. Most of my clients, they will get a return call within 24 hours.
Okay.
I'm not the untouchable attorney.
I can see that.
I am not the unapproachable attorney. Someone will always answer your call. When you call the office, we are always in. Even if you email us, it goes to our phones. So we're not in the attorney's office that when you call one day, you don't hear back from your attorney for 6 months. I constantly hear that I can never talk to my attorney. That's not who we are.
And let me tell you something. A lot of attorneys get a bad rap because of their persona, what they put out as far as their personality, and you don't seem like you walk on water type.
No. And I come from a very humble background. I come from a very humble background where my mother always taught us the way you treat people is karma. You get in what you get out. So I'm very, very particular about how I treat people.
That's what I like to hear. And that's a true selling point because we, as the people, want to make sure that our lawyer, whoever's representing us, have us in the right frame of mind as far as representing us totally and not just looking at the numbers or not looking at, okay, there's another paycheck for me. Right. And I don't see that with you, Attorney Kates, and I appreciate you. We have to go to a break right now. And when we come back, we're going to dive in a little bit deeper on your journey, Attorney Kates, on the good, the struggles, some of the failures, your learning points, and all that good stuff. And you're on the Real 1100, and you're on the ledge. We'll be right back.
Have you been looking for a radio station that gives you sports?
I don't believe it! It's a touchdown!
Entertainment?
Are you not entertained?
And other special interest talk shows?
Well, isn't that special?
All on one app?
Yo, that's dope. What app is that?
It's the Real 1100 AM app for WWE. Grab it for free in your Google Play or Apple App Store today. Do you have a lawyer? Do you have legal representation that covers all 15 areas of law? That includes consumer finance, traffic, real estate planning, family law, landlord-tenant, collection, personal injury, and immigration, to name a few. Can they assist and help prepare your will right from your smartphone by downloading an app? Will they review contracts before you sign them without a retainer fee? If your answer is no and want affordable, unlimited access to a good law firm that represents you, your family, and your business, then you should contact Carl Callender at 470-322-5578. That's 470-322-5578. Call today.
If you've been hurt or injured in a car or truck wreck at no fault of your own, you need Lady Justice. If you've been charged with a crime and you need the best defense attorney in Georgia, you need Lady Justice. Kates Law Firm is the name to call when you need Lady Justice on your case, working to get you the best results. When you need Lady Justice on your side, call Kates Law Firm, 770-477-2070. That's 770-477-2070.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, we're going to dive in a little bit deeper on a personal side with Attorney Kates here. And Attorney Kates, let's talk about just your journey from where you started from Florida to where you are now and some of the learning experiences that you have received, and what do you want to share with the people?
So you want the good, the bad, and the ugly. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. I went the roundabout way of saying that. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, so the journey has been long. I think that oftentimes people perceive attorneys as having a lavish life all the time. You know, but we deal with very interesting people. I have to know how to deal with all different types of people. And oftentimes we have different personalities. It's like your children. You have to deal with this child a different way. You have to deal with your other child a different way. And that can be challenging. Also, there's a perception about African American women. And when I say that, I say that to say, as an attorney, predominantly, this is a white male's world.
Yes, it is.
And when I say that as an example, there have been several occasions where I go and sit where the attorneys sit, and I've been asked or told that I needed to move because only attorneys sit here.
So they already prejudging you.
They already prejudged. So there are different challenges like that are ongoing. Dealing with different personalities. I'm dealing with other attorneys. I'm dealing with judges. You're dealing with your staff. So you have to really know how to change hats.
How do you do that? I mean, I'm hearing all the different hats that you have to wear and all the different personalities and characteristics of another person that you would have to deal with. What do you do personally to deal with that on a daily basis? Well,
it happens over time. Experience, number one, is the best teacher. And what I've learned to do, for the most part, is you got to find time for you. You have to find time for family. You got to know when to shut it down. Now, there are times when I have to go 3 and 4 days with very limited sleep. I'm working on the case, and I understand that. But at other times, I have to shut down Kates Law Firm, and I have to be a mother, and I have to be a wife. And that's very difficult. That is very difficult. But it's day by day. It's a challenge that you have day by day because in this industry, it's very competitive.
Right.
And so I like individual attention. I like to talk to my clients. I like to see my clients. This is a situation where I may have a juvenile facing 25 years, and I got mom and dad crying. They're calling. They're falling out in the courtroom. Little John has never been locked up before and away from them, and he's done a heinous act. Mm-hmm. And so it can be extremely emotional. And because of who I am and where I come from and why I got here, I can relate to that. Okay. But I still have to be that strong attorney, that go-getter
right.
in the courtroom, but I still have to be sensitive
right.
to these parents.
So what do you do to shut it down? You know, when you say, hey, at the end of the day, what do you do to shut it down to not bring work home?
Well, I always take work home.
You always take
always take work home.
Okay, well, okay.
There's no getting around that. There's no getting around that. But what I do sometimes is I turn the phone off.
Okay.
I may say this evening I am not talking to anyone. I'm going to be with my children. I'm going to be with my family. Okay. And I try to do that at least once a week. But it has to be scheduled like anything else.
Right.
I am in court. I am a litigator. So I am often in court 5 days a week.
5?
Yes. If I get 4 days, I'm doing good.
That's a good week.
That's a great week. If I'm only in court 4 days, that's a good week.
Have you ever felt any time that you might have someone try to push your buttons while you was in court?
Absolutely. You're going to get challenged. But that's who you are. That's what a litigator, that's what you do. You defend, you stand, and I can do it without, and not all attorneys can do this, I have to admit, but you have to be able to say, this is my job at the end of the day. It's not personal. Mm-hmm. And you go in there and you fight.
There you go.
and you sacrifice, and you do what you need to do.
Good. Now, we only got a couple of minutes left. So one thing that I wanted to leave the show with, do you have any inspiration to anybody out there, whoever you want to speak to, just about you being African American female attorney in the South? In the South. I just want you to just give out something personal that you want to share with the listeners.
Well, if you're seeking to be an attorney, I want you to know it is not an easy road. It's not an easy task. As a matter of fact, I had what I called a going away party. And for the 3 years I was in law school, I barely talked to my family. I barely saw my family because I was on a mission.
Right.
I was on a mission. But you can do it. And I want our community to be represented more than they are.
Definitely.
But I want us as a community to smile more. There's so much sadness in this world. And I have to tell myself this, laugh more.
Definitely.
And understand how blessed you are. Even when things seem to be going all wrong, there's somebody else out there that would love to be in your situation. Life is hard. Life is going to have ups and downs. That's just life. But at the end of the day, laugh more.
Laugh more. Just be grateful that you just woke up in the morning.
That you woke up this morning.
And you're able to move all your limbs.
All your limbs. You have a heartbeat.
Yes.
You're on this side of the dirt.
Yes. I got you.
That is my primary.
I
have that on my mirror.
I got
Laugh
you.
more.
Laugh more.
You will live longer from what I've been told and read.
Oh, you will.
You will live longer
because you're starting to enjoy life. Now, Attorney Kates, we only got about 1 minute left on the show here, and I want you just to reiterate how we could get in touch with you, your phone number, street address. Yeah, I'll tell you, you're on the spot. Let's go.
They can contact us again, Kates Law Firm LLC, at 770-477-2070. They can also come and visit us, stop by at 118 North Avenue, Suite B. That's in Jonesboro, and it's downtown Jonesboro, Georgia, 30236. We also have a website, www.kateslawfirm.com. You can also reach us through our Facebook page. There's also a link there as well to request any information or to check us out on Facebook, on social media, as well as Instagram as well. Kates Law Firm LLC.
Man, that was a commercial right there on its own.
It was.
Ladies, I thank you for blessing my show today. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing us to
Thank you for coming. And thank you, everyone that tuned in today. You have been On the Ledge on the Real 1100. Have a good day.
And boom, there it is. Thank you for listening to On the Ledge with Carl Callender. Don't fall off. Be sure to come back next week. See you then.